Hi there, this is Kundan. I am here to report about day one of the 4 hour meditation challenge. For me, I was initially reluctant because I felt that I was already doing 2 hours a day and didn't really need to do this, but that was why I needed to do this. So I did it, and 4 hours became 5, became 6, became 7, became 8 hours because it was just so amazing to be in that stillness. So what I did was I would sit in stillness and mix it up with Uzazu, the mind body movement modality that I practice. And the way I would mix it up is that um, even though I was using different kinds of meditation from time to time, such as mantra meditation, I would breathe in and say the word now and breathe out and say the word here. I included the one command meditation. But the overarching thing that I did throughout the 4 hours, at least the first 4 hours, was to just sit, watch my thoughts pass by, watch my desires, my feelings. And every time I had a thought or a desire or a feeling or an energy, I would ask myself, who is it that is thinking these thoughts or feeling these feelings? Is it really me or my robot? Who is it? Who am I really? That was the common practice that I did throughout. That was the foundation of everything else that I did. So that even if I was, for example, inspired to get up and do Uzazu, the movement that I practice, I would first ask myself, who is it that desires this? And only if I feel 100% congruent, if I felt like my entire being wants this, not just my robot, but I wanted this. So I would do it with total presence. And the stillness and the questioning and being in that stillness really deepened my Uzazu practice. And what really made it amazing was, well, I was first inspired to take off my pants and then my shirt and then even my underwear. And finally, I started doing it naked. And that's when I really started getting in touch with my own limiting beliefs about my sexuality, my body. So it was actually what I needed to do. And I was able to just watch them and see that they were not me. And and then I was just started touching and playing with my cock, with my penis, and it felt really good to just be with myself, be with my body. We don't give ourselves that much of a chance to just be with ourselves. Instead, we try to seek it from others. Note that this wasn't really masturbation, it was just touching it and just being with it. Feels scary to even talk about that, but that's not me that is scared. It's my programming, my robots. Me, I'm just this vastness, this stillness. I am. What I realized from the first 4 hours was that the intimacy that we long for from others is really the intimacy with ourselves. And that fullness and emptiness or stillness are two sides of the same coin. What we call emptiness is brimming with the fullness of the quantum particles of ideas, information, energy. And I realized something else that I've realized this before, but I realized this in a much deeper way during the first 4 hours of meditation. Is that my only job in a relationship is to get in touch with the field of no meaning and therefore infinite possibilities. and always ask verbally, energetically, what's the best meaning to introduce into this moment that is for the highest good of all, including ourselves? And then introduce that meaning into the moment. The ecstasy of mutual benefit and discovery that is created by this action is mind-blowing. Now, during the first 2 hours, I was tempted to just go lay on the bed and sleep, but I decided that that temptation didn't really come from me, so I just sat in stillness, or I would walk into Zazen. So it was me being in stillness. And there were times when I would just be totally still and then mix it up with Uzazu. By the end of the 4 hours, I felt so amazing that I wanted to continue this. But I decided to do it while laying down. And I took a nap for an hour, and then I got up, had dinner, and then I went to the park and did Uzazu because I wanted to continue being in the stillness. And also because Uzazu in the park is my daily practice as well. So I did that, came back home after an hour to pee and use the restroom, and then I went back to the park and was there for at least 2 more hours. And while being in the park, I experienced this amazing rush of energy in my body, like a whole body orgasm, and I just started cracking up. I would laugh often for no reason during the 4 hour meditation too, but this was like the best laughter ever in the park. Hmm. This is a rave about how amazing this very moment is. It feels so good, even though I've had only I've really had only about 5 or 6 about 5 or 6 hours of sleep. Yeah, that feels so amazing. And today I may not be able to do it for 4 hours. Maybe I can only do it for 90 minutes because I have to travel for like 3 or 4 hours to Long Beach for the Clego Society. And then I'm probably having lunch with a friend. So, and then there's the Clego meeting. So, anyways, have an amazing day.